Namaste, angels. I'm going to do the weekly love reading, beginning with my Tony Carmine Salerno Universal Love Oracle and Tantric Union. This is for the week of Sunday, the 20th, which is tomorrow, through Saturday, the 26th. Includes the new black moon. It is a black moon. Lilith and all that kind of stuff. Also, the full solar eclipse on Monday. On the 22nd, there's a feast day to Mary. Mary, Queen of Heaven, Mary, Queen of Angels, Mary, Queen Mother. She goes by a few different names. That celebration is on the 22nd. On the 23rd is the first day of the month of Elul on the Jewish calendar this year, 5,777. That's the year. It's not 2017 on the Jewish calendar. Elul is a month of love, and I tell a beautiful story. I read a beautiful story in the general reading for those of you who would like to hear it, about the month of Elul and how it starts out with some introspection into oneself, but by the end, it's, really, really sexy because it's about like soulmate love. Divine unions, quote unquote, twin flame love. It's first and foremost the love between the universe and us, the creator and us, God and us. But then it's also as that relates to and as it can be compared to the love between a husband and wife, a bride and a groom, two people that are bound at the soul level. And it does go into talk about the soul and all that kind of stuff. For this reason, I've been trying to do as many divine light cleanses as I can. I had a flash sale, my first one of those, but I was moved to do it. And it seemed like the universe definitely ordained it because the price, I made it $77.77 for 12 hours. And that cost less PayPal's fee was $74.47. So it was $11.11. And then I have some of my clients that I owe, my gratitude to, commenting on how it's, worth it at any price or either price. It's an investment worth making, because I think so too. But I'm not a salesman. I don't like selling stuff. But at the same time, as like your sister in this, like we're all brothers and sisters in this. As your sister in this, I so wish you would get it. I wish everyone would get it. But as like the person performing it, and in that I have to, technically quote unquote sell it to you. That's not my style. Like to sell stuff and push stuff. People should only do what they want to do. What they feel moved to do. But I do pray that eventually you all will be moved to get the Divine Light Cleanse. And I just thought that right now was an awesome time with all this new beginnings. But it's like a trifecta of new beginnings. It's, again, the solar eclipse. Solar eclipses are all about new beginnings, period, always, not just this one. And then this one is special, but not just this one. This one is special because it's the first time it's going to be a full solar eclipse seen like this in the United States in 99 years. The last time was 1979. And it's a black moon. So it's like a black moon eclipse on top of that. That's a separate part of it. Also, new moons, period, are about new beginnings. So we have that going too. And then we have the month of Elul, this month of love on the Jewish calendar. So it's like three very, very potent reasons to do a divine light cleanse and just start fresh completely. Okay, that's my spiel. So getting back to this tantric union. So we're starting in 5D and sexy and expectancy. Now, this card, when it shows up, it's about the fact that we need to release our expectations. Like our expectations aren't aimed high enough. Certainly when you make your intentions for the new moon and the solar eclipse, regardless of whatever else you do, definitely set them as high as your mind can conceive, and all your real desires, because our expectations, our minds are not vast enough, to conceive what the universe can do for us. So we set forth these very limiting boundaries on the universe, upon the universe, and prevent them. Basically, we block our blessings. This card is about blocking blessings. Tantric union. Healing sounds. This can help us when we get through the period of introspection. There's healing sounds for everything. Music is a healing sound, right? Music in general, whatever genre you're into, it's all healing sounds. And then they have binaural tones, of which I'm a fan, for everything you could imagine as well. Tantric union. Golden memories. I like this trend. This card is about taking the positive and the lessons, the things that make you happy, that you remember, that you want to hold on to, that are healthy for you, taking those with you and leaving all the rest behind, dropping your baggage and leaving it where it is, where it belongs, in the past. Golden memories. And the Guardian, which is all about our guardian angels following close behind as we move into our future. On this note, I'm going to cut. All of this that we've seen and what they were going through, leading to spiritual growth. Message from afar. And as I was shuffling in my hand, I got to tell you, inner child and the universal heart, Jesus Christ, jumped out and landed on my lap. So I just stuck them back in arbitrarily. Message from afar can be many things. It can be our partners if we're in separation, and connecting it to that tantric union card, certainly communicating in 5D with one another. It can be messages from the universe, from God, messages from deceased loved ones. I've picked this up as so many things, in my readings. Long distance phone calls, people you haven't spoken to in a long time, which can certainly be this week. Definitely in the general reading, I saw, as a matter of fact, the Six of Water was crowning. And so that can be soulmates of any kind, old friends coming back into your life this week, and things like that. Those may be messages from afar. Now I'm going to do a cross spread of the masculine's feelings right now with this deck, beginning with the feminine's feelings on herself as it relates to love and the union this week. Then the masculine on the feminine, on himself, the union as a whole. Overall, the outcome. What he would have the feminine do or surrender toward the union this week. What he himself is willing to do or surrender toward the union this week. What the universe would have the two of them do or surrender toward the union this week. Feminine, we're protected, we're guided, we're guarded. So we don't have to put up a guard on ourselves. We can take off the mask. We can feel free, relaxed, confident, courageous. Go forth fearlessly. Masculine on the feminine. Emergence. He recognizes that she was down, but never out. This is his queen. She rises. Just like Maya Angelou's poem, like despite whatever was going on down there, there's darkness down there with all this yellow and purple and blue, and orange. This has to be, where the light is, and we continue to get more light as we go up. The darkness must be down there from where she emerged. It's like that, still I rise. Despite all of that was going on, still I rise. He sees that in the feminine. With regard to himself, golden memories. He coming to a place, at least if he's not wholly there already, where he needs to drop his bags, like the old heavy baggage, the resentment, the regret, the fear, the feelings of lack, the limitations he's placed on himself, restrictions he's placed on the universe. Getting back to that card with the, we prevent the universe from providing from us. We block our own blessings with our, small-mindedness, letting go of all of that, letting go of all, old patterns and ideologies and belief systems that are archaic and worn out and don't fit our lives anymore, dropping it all. And the union. Transience. As a result, the union heals this week. It heals. Both parties are fully vulnerable. This is a woman here nude before the universe, with her eyes closed. That's your most vulnerable. You can't get any more bare than that. And allowing herself to be healed on all levels in all areas. Overall, forgiveness. Forgiveness heals too. We have to start with ourselves. I think the masculine is certainly doing that. Maybe perhaps the feminine has already too. And look at the colors, how they're related. They're even joined by this one in the middle. This orange, yellow, red. This is the healing energy of Uriel, of Ariel, of Chamuel this week. The outcome. Heaven on earth. We're both letting go of the old. We're both leaving it behind. This card is, for the meaning of the card, according to the author, and even what you feel, what I feel, at least when I work with it, has nothing to do with the picture. Nothing to do with the picture in the immediate. The outcome is this, because what this card is about is what we're going to be going through this week. Letting go of the old to make way for new. We can't accept the new. There's no room for the new unless we vacate the space by getting rid of the old thing. And that's what this card is about. And once you do that and you receive that new and it's better and you're happier and you're more fulfilled, that is heaven on earth. Then it looks like this. What can the feminine do toward the relationship this week? Surrender. More of this orange and yellow and red, by the way. Surrender, wholly, fully. Perfect time to do so, feminine. We've got the moon to work with. That is feminine energy of surrender available to us. The masculine. Retreat. Getting back in touch with nature, perhaps. Definitely saw the need for that in the general reading. Some of us needing to get grounded, needing to spend more time outdoors with Mother Nature, reconnecting, thinking, finding some peace so we can gather our thoughts and go within and all that sort of thing. The masculine doing that this week. And what would the universe have the two of us to do? Continue to rise. We ascend this week. Still, we rise. Awesome. A lot of healing, not much love in that spread, not as far as sexy time, at least. No sexy time. Let's see if that's in the next spread. Going to the hashtag creepy deck, beginning with true love. And opening to dating queen. This woman with 3 suitors. She's popular. She's having a good time. Spreading herself around. No judgment. Dating queen. Uh-oh. What's the brunette female? She's in reverse. There's no reversals in this deck, but I like to make note that she's in reverse. Because that energy always coming through very quote-unquote karmic and dark and negative. Dating queen. Past life also in reverse. This could be us, shedding these things. Shedding the brunette female. Shedding our past life issues. Leaving this baggage. Dropping it. Just like we promised to in the spread before this one. Dating queen. And long distance. Maybe this is connected to message from afar. People coming in, coming back from separation. People making contact, reaching out to one another. Dating queen. And gifts. There's a gift right here. And this can be exchanging. Page of water, also very prominent in the general. This can be offers of love. This gift. Dating queen. Destiny, it is in reverse. Flip that right over. Overall energy, destiny. Destiny flipped over. Let me get the overall energy now. Overall energy, fun times. There we go. Okay. The divine couple this week. The recent past. Blocks to the union. The outcome. The masculine's higher self. The near future. What the feminine can do. Something just jumped out. It's money. I guess this is an overall for all of us. What the masculine can do. Advice from the universe. The divine couple this week. Whoa, triangle. I guess because dating queen. Who knows? Let's see what else we got here. Very interesting. The recent past. Communication. That's positive. The near future. New love. Boom. Love that. That's very appropriate. That's what we're supposed to have. New love, new beginnings. The masculine's higher self. Ooh, feeling like a puppet. I guess by this third energy, she's got him on the string, maybe wrapped around her finger, as they say. Unaware that he's about to bounce anyway. I always debate which one I'm going to do next. All right, blocks to the union. Really? Dark male. Interesting. He's the block. I mean, he tends to be the masculine. So he's the block. It's like standing in your own way. But then that would make sense. He's allowing himself to be controlled and he's part of a triangle. So I guess there we have that. Let's save the outcome. What can the feminine do this week to help? Children. This is coming through as giving birth to something new, like allowing for new, not really associated with children. However, children can be a part of this party of three. It sits here right underneath this party of three. So it's coming that there could be another meaning for this connected to the party of three. Maybe one of these people is your child's other parent. And what you can do this week is cut the strings to that. That's what you can work on. And the masculine. Young male. This could be him. This can be the divine masculine himself. In fact, mine is both of these. This could be himself. Again, emerging, youthful, new. This is an feeling of newness, of giving birth to something. He's not a child, obviously, but this is like starting over, fresh, giving way for the new love. And what advice does the universe give us this week? The universe lets us know that this control and anything that's like in the way is short term. It's on its way out. Right? The heartbreak even that's associated with some of these things, that's short term too. Short lived. It's about to be over. And the outcome? Dating underneath the moon. Boom. How awesome is that? Let's go on to our next spread. Guess that's what the money's for. It's for the dates. And the overall energy was fun times. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. It's all coming together. It's connected. I'm going to go to Doreen Virtue Romance Angels, beginning with religious factors. So this may be what the ties that bind, why he's feeling like a puppet. Maybe some of them are married, or, maybe because he's a young male, he's feeling that that's inappropriate. It doesn't have to necessarily be religious. So it can be any kind of like pattern or belief system, ideology, like you're too young for her or she's too young for you. As long as everybody's over 18 or, an adult, that shouldn't be a factor, but sometimes it is. And it can be all these kind of things. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. But boom, anyway, nonetheless, Yes, this is your soulmate. Religious factors. Honeymoon, more moon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Honeymoon. Boom, again, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Six of water. Reconciliation and playfulness. Drop the old bags that are heavy and, uptight and old, and be that youthful person. Be young male. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Playfulness and back to soulmate. On this note, I'll cut. Yes, this is your soulmate, as I said before. Playfulness. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. And the overall energy is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So being fully engaged in this. In the present. That's the need to only take golden memories and leave the past behind. That's the need to find a new heaven on earth by dropping the old stuff, letting it go, cutting it away, and making room, vacating a space for new. Past life relationship, boom, it's that person that had him on the strings like a puppet, a marionette. You have known each other before. But your true love awaits you. And this is the romance of a lifetime. You're only being held back by these religious factors. As I said a moment ago, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. However, feminine, don't give up on him. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This situation involves marriage, sacred marriage. You got to free yourself first, though. Take back control of your life. Cut those strings. You're not a puppet. You're a man. We're making way for reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life and you want them there. So you got to get rid of this other one. Cut the zero, make room for the hero. At the heart of the matter, boom, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And with that, I could end, but I'm going to give you some advice anyway. From the hashtag creepy deck to the masculine, past love. You got to resolve this, okay? Somebody has you in a very bad place. It's toxic, okay? You got to end it. It's showing up here. It's showing up here. It showed up in the other spread. It is what it is. You see what it is. In the meantime, feminine dating queen, might as well have some fun, I guess, and complete our karmic lessons. While we're at it, dating queen, you're very popular this week. You're very effervescent, feeling beautiful, looking beautiful. It's a good time for you. Very Venus. From the Tony Carmine Solano Universal Love Oracle to the masculine sorrow. There's some heartbreak involved in having to end the old relationships. Although they will make way for new, it's not easy. We're comfortable with these people and in these places and with these things. Even when they don't feel so good, even when we realize they've become toxic, we're just kind of used to them. And that's less scary than something brand new. So the sorrow shows up. But this is short-lived as well. As soon as you handle this, make way for this, make way for this, make way for this. No more tears. Feminine. Dreams. In the meantime, this is where you can see him. 5D. Some of you will be in communication still, even though it showed up that communication was from the past. For some, communication will continue. But for others, if there's a pause in that, know that this is the time, these first couple of weeks, especially if you'll understand if you watch the general reading and learn about Elul, at least that portion. I'll try to mark on the video, like what timestamp it. You'll come to understand that the first couple of weeks are a period of introspection. But when you are ready to come back masculine, young male, that's how you need to come back. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And lastly, for the feminine, engagement. Yes, darling, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I hope that you guys enjoy the weekly love reading. #turn up. I'll see you next week. Namaste.